Jumping to Miller Gymnasium, Rogers taking on top-seeded Bryan. Low-scoring start, though, as Sanaya Smith drains a deep ball off the screen to put the Rams ahead by 5. That lead grows to double digits thanks to a strong drive from Bria Jefferson. Rogers on top 21-15 at the break. But the Golden Bears show their claws in the third. The kick out to Kaylee Thiel, putting up the floater, and it rolls home as suddenly Bryan has jumped in front. Rogers trying to close the gap. Jefferson left all alone from three-point territory and makes them pay. It's a one-point game, but Thiel was just a challenge to stop tonight. The bucket and the foul as Rogers' season comes to an end, 48-31. Sam Newcomb and Corey Slovak wrap up this matchup for the Rams.
Rogers' season comes to an end here from Miller City, but first half, Rogers really took control, led by double digits, but then Clark got in foul trouble, and that really kind of sputtered things for the Rams.
That was kind of the turning point when she got in foul trouble, picking up a couple fouls way away from the basket, too. And then Bryan's defense really made things difficult for Bria Jefferson. And although she was a leading scorer with 14 points, it was very difficult for her to get easy looks.
But this first half wasn't great for them. They missed a lot of free throws, but the second half, they came out on fire.
Oh, and they cranked up the defensive pressure. And they really, with that experience, did a great job of dealing with some adversity. Because that first quarter, they were struggling to score, couldn't make a free throw, but defense travels. And when you're not scoring well, if you can force other teams into turnovers, which Bryan did, good things will happen for you.
Rogers was able to cut the deficit to about 2 in that third quarter, but really couldn't hold off that Bryan offensive attack that was really aggressive in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, Kaylee Thiel was amazing in the second half. Mara Smith did a phenomenal job on defense the entire game. And those two were kind of the catalyst for Bryan to not only get the lead, but then keep the lead and then build it and eventually put Rogers away.
Rogers wasn't able to get back to the regionals this year, but they will be back for vengeance next year. The Rams season comes to an end tonight.